In this video, we're going to show you a drill to make the repetitions of the basics fun and functional. Hi guys, Paul from Warrior Tactical Systems here. So we all know that we need to get those repetitions of the basics to be good at our art, okay? Or be good at anything really. You need those repetitions to build in that muscle memory and to make it so you couldn't do it wrong if you wanted to. Now the problem is that can be boring for some, and you know, that's something you have to love what you're doing obviously, and you have to focus on those basics to make them better. But it's also fun to you know, train in a way that's entertaining and fun while you're also creating those functional skills. So that's what we want to do here today, is show you a drill that you can take a fundamental basics and all those reps that you have to get in and make it fun and functional at the same time. So it's called a root drill, and it's a simple concept. And what we're going to use today is, if you saw our video on the quick fight ender, the jab cross, we're going to use that fundamental, that important basic technique, and use that as our root. So the root is just whatever technique that you're wanting to rep or improve. And it can be anything. You can pick whatever tool, whether offensive or defensive, that you want to get those repetitions on. And what we're going to do is we're going to combine that root with an offensive or defensive tool. It can be before the root or it can be after the root. So let me give you an example. Okay. So our basic skill that we want to work on is the jab cross. Okay. So I'm stepping in with the jab cross, and I want to get that down and get it solid. So there's a lot of ways you could train it. You could train it on a bob dummy. You could train it on a heavy bag. You could train it in the air. You could train it on a partner with focus mitts. You can put on some boxing gloves and spar with it. All good things to do. But when you're working solo or with a partner, sometimes just doing hundreds of reps and rounds of just one technique can get boring. So what we're going to do is we're going to, again, spice it up. So one of the things we can do is add an offensive technique after the root. So our root is the jab cross. So I'll add an offensive technique, which will be, say, a hook, okay, a lead hand hook. So I'm working my jab cross hook, okay. Now I can add the rear hand hook, jab cross hook, okay. And if you want to add some stepping into that, by all means, get some steps in there. You can use your palms, whatever tools you want. I can do the same thing to the body, jab cross, lead hook to the body, okay. Jab cross, maybe a little step, rear hook to the body, etc. Jab cross, lead elbow. Jab cross, rear elbow. Same thing with knees, lead or rear knee, lead or rear kick afterward. Whatever tool you want to work in there, you can work an offensive technique after your root drill. Same thing applies to defense. Okay, now I can do it before or after. I'm going to do it after just because I showed you, or no, let's do it before. Since we did the attacking technique after our root, let's do the defensive techniques before our root. So I'm standing here, and what I can do is I can work a slip first, the outside, jab cross. Okay, I can work a slip to the inside, jab cross. I can work a cover, lead, jab cross. I can work a cover off the rear, jab cross. Okay, you could work a leg shield here, just blocking the kick. Work it off the rear leg. You can work it come across, destructions, etc. Whatever technique you want to work, you can work that defensive technique followed by your root technique. Okay. Now, what you have to watch out for with this is the root getting sloppy. If you have somebody that hasn't trained these other techniques yet, maybe they don't know how to throw an elbow, they start concentrating so much on how am I going to throw this elbow, or how am I going to fit it into this timing, body mechanics of this technique, that they let their root go to crap. So my root is the jab cross, okay, and now instead of throwing a solid jab cross, I'm going, because I'm focusing on that good elbow, okay. I see this a lot. So you really have to stick on your students, stick on yourself, to remember what your goal is here. It's to focus on that root and to make that solid. So that gives you a few ideas for the root drill, and again, the root could be anything. It could be a handgun draw. Maybe I want to work a technique and then draw my handgun. Offensive or defensive technique and then draw the handgun. Maybe it's a sprawl. Off every combination you do, you sprawl afterward. Whatever it is that you want to, again, build that fundamental, you can put into this root drill, and it's a fun, way to create some variety, but at the same time, work on those fundamentals, okay? And that's what we have to do, guys. We have to focus on those fundamentals in order to be effective, okay? So stay safe, focus and train hard on those basics. Okay, guys, if you enjoyed that video, please hit the like button, subscribe to Warrior Tactical Systems if you haven't already, and please leave me a comment below.